We recommend putting the partition in it because you shouldn't typically have 4 SWAT guys in the vehicle, even though you could. Most situations call for, if you have 4 SWAT guys, like I said, you're going to divide them up into 2 teams of 2 in 2 vehicles, just so that you're more mobile. There's various reasons for it, but if you're responding to a tactical situation where there's a gun involved, which is more oftentimes not what you'll be responding to, you're going to want yourself in multiple vehicles in case you came under fire while in the vehicle. Which ties into our next subject. Well, before we move on, does anybody have any questions about the Tahoe?
Negative. Do you guys normally tint out the windows too, or leave them untinted?
Yeah, Langley didn't tint them. It doesn't matter. You don't have to tint out the windows, but I like to black out the windows on pretty much everything I drive. Alright, so moving on. We're going to move on to the Bearcat now. So, with armed subjects who are discharging firearms, or there's a high potential that they're going to discharge a firearm upon you advancing on a site. We're going to do some practice runs and kind of a bit of an evaluation test as well to test your guys' understanding later today. Most of the calls we're going to be using the Bearcat, just because the Bearcat is a fully armored, I can't remember the term Eli used to use, but it's a fully armored, trying to think of the vehicle term he used, but the short version is that it can be used for deployments, such as you're rolling, so moving cover is typically what we're going to use it for. So the SWAT team will do, for example, think of Michael's house. That's one of the training areas that we're going to look at today. You're rolling up the driveway, you got a guy at the front door. He's going to be shooting down that driveway. That's a lot of open space. Typically what we'll use this for is we'll get one guy to drive it, and we'll get the other 3 or 4 SWAT officers to walk behind it and use it as mobile covers to get up closer to the house. So this next vehicle is going to be SV11. This is our, I believe it's a GMC. I can't even remember. I call it the G-Wagon because it's gangster. We don't always use this, but it does have a purpose for SWAT, and we'll get into that when we discuss the equipment we use. Sauter, you want to talk about the big girl?
Yeah, I thought there was a bus turning in, but we're good. So big girl, my favorite truck, is pretty much our command vehicle. This is pretty much where central operations will be held during a huge crisis, whether it be a hostage situation, or I remember a long time ago we had that huge scenario down at Grove Street.
Yep, appreciate it.
Alright, so as I was saying about Big Betsy over here, if anyone remembers a while ago we had a huge incident at Grove Street where there were multiple shots fired, a lot of people down, and a lot of chaos. That's also when this thing would be sent out. Pretty much where command can go, and each team leader in command can go sit down and pretty much talk about what's going on. And as Carter did say, it does have wall clips, so if you accidentally hit a wall while you're driving, the people on whatever side will go down as well. Thing handles like shit. And it has a really terrible turning radius.
Actually, before we leave, we're going to do our air portion, just because it's very quick and painless.
I'm here.
Alright, excellent. So we're going to do the air portion. I'll go up as the pilot. Wait, one.
Oh, we're gonna do the rope thing? I love this. This is my favorite. This is awesome.
Alright, so go ahead and climb into the backside. Excellent. So with the helicopter, there's various advantages. Most of the time it's going to be for dynamic deployments on buildings, fast deployment, that sort of thing. You can fire from the side of the helicopter, which does offer advantages. We've used this for apprehending felons who fled to the ocean, swam out and tried to steal a boat. This is pretty effective for stopping them since we don't have Coast Guard or Marine Division yet. I won't touch on the actual air SOPs because you're going to need an air qualified officer to operate the helicopter for you. Unfortunately, there's a maximum of 2 that can deploy from the sides, but we're going to go ahead and do that now. So we'll lift off in the air a bit. All right. So you can actually deploy from up to, I think it's like 300 feet, but we'll do a realistic deployment from 60 feet in the air. All right, LZ is clear. SWAT elements, go ahead and deploy. You guys can now enter the command. RAPPEL.
That is legit.
And make no mistake, it's pretty hardcore when you got two of these guys piling out of here at the same time. So that's how that works. Make sure you take note of that command. It's pretty short, but it's pretty hardcore though, am I right?
That's baller as fuck, dude. Yeah, that's
We
awesome.
should start pulling up the bank robberies like that.
No shit.
So without further ado, if everybody's ready and nobody has any questions, we're gonna go ahead and roll out.
This stuff is about to be like awesome.
I'm just gonna quickly hop into the ops channel just so they don't shit bricks.
Oh yeah, this thing is not good at taking off.
This van feels hilarious to drive.
This is so legit. Oh my god.
This Bearcat's so beautiful.
I feel like
Glad you guys enjoy your vehicles.
I feel like I'm in a
Wagon.
tank. Oh my god. I want to see the player that passes us.
Hey, going 70 in the Bearcat feels like you're going like 150 in a Charger.
Is it a good thing?
I guess.
Oh, okay.
User joined your channel.
Now it's legit.
Yeah, Kara,
What
you
the-
got it easy, Kara, because you got the Tahoe. They're all struggling.
Yeah.
Did you just see that ad
Oh
called
my-
Candy Moist? What the fuck? Oh,
Also, I forgot to mention about the big girl. When the budgets are implemented, whether you're authorizing it from the BCSO budget or the cities, depending on the call, that vehicle costs $2 million in real life. So it's going to cost a pretty
Oh.
penny if you damage that thing.
Oh, why am I driving this? Jesus
Oh my god!
Christ!
You went off the bridge! You slid out a little bit. I saw that, that was awesome.
Yeah, we're losing the big girl. We got to slow down a
The
bit.
AI.
You threw that guy off the bridge.
That's what he gets for
We had some
pulling in front of a
crazy spawning
tank.
right
Like,
now.
my
There's just kinda
god.
happening in front of me, so be careful.
Just past the default on the bridge.
You want me the shotty?
Yeah, you can go breacher because you've done it before and you can demonstrate a little bit more clearly to these individuals. So
Does this
you're
count
not
as a
gonna
long
take-
gun?
No, it doesn't, because you wouldn't take that
It's
in.
too long.
If you want to, just to be different, you want to,
I got it.
yeah, you can take the carbine or you can take an MP5. It doesn't matter if you want to be different. It's always typically at the
Ooh,
discretion
How do
of
you
the
get
CO.
Or-
Oh, you just the MP5 is just given to you when you get out of the van,
The
Paddy
G-Wagon.
wagon.
the G-Wagon.
Okay.
We'll assign specific roles to everybody, but everybody should be very aware of what their other counterparts are doing. You want to make sure you're doing your job right, but you need to also make sure that they're doing their job right and that you can fill in their job in the event that they go down during the operation or that they're not present for the operation. All right, excellent, excellent. So, typically for a SWAT stack, you're not going to be out in the middle of the open like that. So when the supervisor or the team lead is going to say, gold, stack up, you always use the flashlight to indicate where you're talking, by the way, as the lead. Oh my god.
my god. I didn't know you
Not
could
again.
I didn't know you could throw tear gas when you are aiming. That's awesome.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Left on the D-pad. I don't know what it is on the keyboard.
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
That'd be cool to figure out that little.
Yeah, that's
handy
pretty legit.
That saves a lot of time. I wonder what that keybind is on the keyboard, though.
Might be G.
I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah,
and
it's
try
G, it's G.
That is
hell
legit.
yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
really cool.
Oh my
perfect.
god, accidental findings.
Lol.
Hold down G? Oh, they can't hold on G.
When we're going in for an entry here, she's going to enter now as soon as she's ready. I'm going
Wait
to
a-
follow her in.
Shoot, breach or just run in?
Yeah, if you want, yeah, it's no big deal.
I'm just running. Go on.
Alright, so if you all want to step in here, if you can't see this, you see where we're established ourselves in the room. This is what we refer to as a dominant position. You're going to hear that term a lot tonight. So when she came in, I'll show you what she did. As soon as she came in, she immediately snapped right. This is what we call a button hook. She moved, she pushed right into the corner, and now she's sweeping. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
I tried to reload.
God damn. You knocked me out.
As soon as he's ready, we'll continue. Oh my god, you look like a
Oh
cyborg.
my god. Oh, now you look.
To explain the left, it's the same. It's pretty much the same thing. It's a button hook to the left. You're clearing your corner immediately, and then you're sweeping your intersecting line of fire to the center of the room. So if he stands over there and aims at the center of the room, and I'm standing here aiming at the center of the room, and Langley's going to be 3, she's going to come in and get the 12. You understand now that we're fanned out, we have 3 lines of fire, and we're all in dominant positions, is what we would call them. Dominant position is where, like I said, you got your back to the wall, you got nothing to your 6, the threat is only going to come from the front. So as soon as you guys are set, gold team stack up, and then you would acknowledge, you'd say gold set when everybody's ready. Typically it's the breacher that'll call it, so that not everybody's talking at once.
Gold set.
Gold team, prepare to breach.
Alright, breaching. Go on.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good work. We're going to perfect that, but it was good. Alright, so she's got a doorway left, so from the supervisor's point, I'm not always going to be in the room, or the supervisor won't always be in the room. So the supervisor will say, sweep and clear, stack up on the doorway. Perfect. You guys are checking all those tiny little spots. You want to make sure that nobody's hiding, and nobody's, waiting to jump out behind you. So perfect. You guys are stacked.
4 set.
Excellent.
Alright, gold team set.
Alright, let me get in the next room here. Alright, gold team, breach and clear.
Alright, breaching.
So this is that point in time where we have that discussion. Perfect. I like that you took a step to the left. We have that discussion about a dominant point in the room. So I noticed when you first came in, you found yourself standing right in the middle,
Gosh.
and then you kind of realized that it was a pretty big open area and that you didn't have any cover. So even though you're 3 and you're getting the 12, the most important thing is that you guys are taking dominant positions. So every room, like I said, there's no such thing as routine room clearing. Every room's going to be different. So the most important thing is dominant positions. A dominant position is what's going to give you a really good sector of fire, and it's going to give you great cover. So where you guys are set up right now is 10 out of 10 perfect. No questions? All right, we're going to proceed outside. Typically, we exercise clearing our way out of the building. If you guys want to do that, I suppose we can, but you guys have been so far the best SWAT class. You guys are picking it up as you go. I've had to not actually tell you some things. You're just getting the placement right.
You go so fast with that SMG, it's cute.
Yeah, that's what's awesome about the SMG. You got a high mobility. You can go ahead and shoot the guns to see the difference of rate.
Shoot him? Okay.
I only have a 30-round clip.
Yeah, it'll go by fast.
Alright. So,
I could try something else now.
yeah, we're gonna go to another location. Alright, so for the next stage of the driving, I want everybody to pick a vehicle they haven't had. So if you were in the lead vehicle, go for the big girl. Second vehicle, go for the lead. Paddy wagon, go for the Bearcat. And if you were in the big girl, go for the Paddy wagon.
Yes.
Just so everybody gets the practice. Somebody's laying on the fucking horn.
I fixed it.
Excellent.
I like this. I like this one. Bam!
I like the lights on the paddy wagon. Like the
It's
Yeah, it's
really
pretty
neat
cool.
looking.
Alright, so once again we'll remind you of the radio traffic. So it's going to be dispatch your X-ray call signs. So you guys will have X-ray call signs. The lead is going to be doing the radio traffic. So, for example, it's going to be dispatch X-ray 1. You could show boy element 1076 to... Actually, can't remember the street. 1076 to Portobello Drive, cross Edwood Drive, reference a hostage situation. We're going to be 4 trucks, code 3.
Dude, the wigwags look really mean on these cars.
I have no brakes in this thing. Oh my god.
Spacing.
Let's get the Bearcat up at the gate, and the paddy wagon and the big girl you can just kind of park off to the sides. So, there's not actually going to be a barricaded subject in here, but the call-out is going to be about a barricaded subject, possible hostages. The subject has been known to have been discharging slugs in the area, or shells in the area, or whatever you want to call it, munitions. We'll assume that there are patrol officers on scene to hold down the perimeter and stop traffic. This is going to be one of those scenarios where there's a lot of open areas and a lot of potential for him to start shooting out into the street. So ideally we would get patrol to block this whole street off, and then we would begin tactical control from here. Alright, so I'm going to slowly move up the driveway with this, and you're going to be using it as mobile cover. So as soon as we get right up against that garden wall, it's concrete, and it's a couple tiers, blue team on the right-hand side is going to split off and use that as cover, because at that point you're not going to have cover from the Bearcat, you're going to be exposed to the windows. Everybody following so far, this is typically how you use a mobile cover. Obviously, if it's going to be different scenarios, we'll call for different areas to use the Bearcat, but this thing is a tank. So, alright, so if everybody's set, we'll get red and blue to call set, and we'll begin.
Red set.
Blue set.
Alright, we'll begin.
Careful not to bump into it too, because it might knock you over. I think that's happened to me once.
Oh, I forgot he updated the handling on this. This thing takes a while to get rolling. Like I said, blue would be splitting off now. Perfect. Red's still using this as cover. We're moving up. Alright, so blue team, prepare to enter the front door. Red, prepare for entry on the garage. Let me advise when both are set.
Can we just go in since the garage is open?
Yeah, you would go into the garage and set up for the doorway.
Blue set.
Red set.
Gold, execute.
Right. Preaching. Wait, you want deliberate or...
Yeah, so this is going to be dynamic entry. Like I said, for the remainder of the exercises.
Left, right.
Who's in? We got a stairwell
right,
and 2 hallways.
Go.
Don't mind me, I'm going to be walking around to observe how you...
Almost
Do you want us
shot
to-
you.
You want us to keep clearing as we go?
Negative. So like I had said before, you're not going to
Right. Watch
procedurally
right.
clear
Watch
until
right on
the
the left.
supervisor advises. So
No,
blue,
watch
you're
right.
holding,
Your right
excellent.
is...
Red, you're holding, excellent.
Oh, yes.
So red team, blue hold security. Red team, I'm going to get you to sweep and clear the main floor.
Alright, keep moving. You watch right. Watch my right cover. Exit left.
David Forge's instant.
Alright, don't... Watch... Careful moving through there, because we haven't cleared that yet. Okay, move through the living room now. Move right on the left. Clear?
Red one, call main floor all clear.
Floor's clear.
Alright.
Gold set.
4 didn't call set, but that's
Yeah,
alright.
sorry guys.
It's all
I
good.
kind of assumed at that point.
Yeah, well, I can see you guys set, so it's not a big deal. Alright, gold, sweep and clear.
Alright, moving up steps. Doorway front. Second doorway front. 3 doorway front. Move. Right, left.
All right, so this is an interesting spot because
It's a
I
lot
like
of doorways.
I like how there's so many doorways here. So think about where you all are standing in the room right now, and think about dominant positions. So in a situation like this, you're all going to be in probably different areas. Ideally, I would suggest a couple people stay on the stairs, and then you let red go to work. So red would stack up on this doorway here. We'll
On
get
me?
Red team is stacked. Blue, can you hold security on the stairs? Excellent.
Set.
Blue, you can get a little bit higher on those stairs just so that you can see the other
Red team's
doorways.
up.
Red team, dynamic entry.
Field breach.
Red four door locked. Red team stack up.
Red team stacked.
Oh, there was a little open. Red team breach and clear.
Come over here, look. Come back over here. Behind me. Right. Breaching. Room clear.
Blue team stack up.
2 friendlies coming out.
Blue team prepare for entry. Red team stack up. Prepare for entry.
Blue set.
Red set.
Alright. Soup will hold security. Red and blue execute.
Breaching.
Clear.
Door right left.
Door right.
So something I needed to advise you as well. When you split, you need to say blue clear or red clear, because I don't know who's actually clear. I'm not in there with you guys.
Should, if we come to a closet like this, should we restack and go in, or just go ahead and clear?
Technically, it's a door.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
technically.
technically still another room of the building.
So yeah, you just check the closet. That would be one of those situations where obviously this is a closet because it's the double doors. If you're unsure, then you would advise. Then
So-
you check the closet. You could just say someone check the closet, something like that. That's sufficient.
Still a really
Blue clear.
nice room for someone to sit in, because this is like huge. This is like
So
another...
we'll come in here. We'll just have a look at what red team has been up to in this room. All right. So last one's going to be the Paleto Bay Bank. Like I said, we'll just skip the radio traffic because I'm pretty sure we don't have any other cops unless Little is still playing.
Yeah, he's still on.
And I'm not too worried about him. All right, so you can go ahead and follow the lead vehicle whenever the lead is ready.
Lead vehicle is leaving.
How they want to take the situation.
Copy that. This Bearcat is a gutless wonder.
And
for
I
sale,
need-
though.
Would you look at
90.
that? A
Oh
10
my
90
God.
lead?
Let's go.
Oh man!
You guys can leave me
All
behind
right, so
if you
don't
need
get.
to.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It could be a smash and grab operation. If he hits the vault, then we might be in luck. We get an extra 2.5 minutes. But let's not
This
lose
Bearcat's
the
horrible.
big girl. This is quite a steep hill.
This
I'm right behind you
Bearcat's
guys.
struggling.
I'm actually.
I think
taking
the
it much better
Bearcat's
than
worse,
The Bearcat
yeah.
is. Yeah.
The Bearcat's having a hard time here. It might be worth you guys getting
If
on at least
he
establishing
hits
a
the
perimeter.
vault,
Just
can
get the
Tahoe
Tahoe
van
up there.
get
Yeah,
up there?
Get the Tahoe up there and at least hold out.
10-4. I was gonna go ahead and head that way then.
Yeah. Oh god, now going slow. Go.
damn
That'd be
speed. This guy
legit.
bad day to rob
Final
the bank.
scenario is an active scenario. Alright guys, if this is how it goes, we'll stack up on the right side of the entry. That way we're not exposed through the windows. Langley will be breach. Fuck. Langley will be breach over the shoddy.
User was moved out of your channel.
Oh my god, this thing is not handling good.
Unknown if it's connection. Windows are broken out on all sides.
10-4, X-ray 1 boy received. We're gonna be 23 with you, David 3. Car, you got tactical command. I'll just fall in.
Gold team stack up right side of the entry. David 2, you're gonna be number 2 on the stack.
I'll just get rear security.
I've been David 3 X for unit. I've been trying to make contact inside. No one's responding. I've not seen any movement.
Sam 2, David 2. What was the traffic you had for me?
Well, let's stack up, gold stack up.
Oh, God,
You're
I'm
gonna be
having
number
issues,
2.
sorry.
Langley will be number 1. Wilson be 3. When you're set, David 2, you'll be audible contact with the person inside. Try to gain contact right before the breach. Rear set. Langley, you good?
I'll get you
Yeah, I'm
guys
set.
along.
I was set.
If-
Actually,
I just wanna make sure you're good.
Kara, you want to swap out? I'll take rear if you want to hover around as soup.
Disregard the
Okay.
shots in the back of the bank.
Hey, firm. Sheriff's office. Identify yourself if you're inside the bank. Gold team set to breach. Gold team. Dynamic breach.
Breaching.
Sheriff's office.
Vault left, hallway right. Open hallway.
Okay, sheriff's office.
Hallway clear.
Blue team secure hallway. Red team stack on the vault. Blue
Hallway.
team hold lobby security.
Alright.
Red team stack on the vault.
Red team
Red
stack.
teams. Red team set.
Deliberate breach.
Oh, breaching. Vault clear.
Hey, firm. Dispatch from. Would I just use your call sign? X-ray 1
that's fine
since you're
for
the
now.
only X-ray. Dispatch X-ray 1 boy. Pluto Bank's all clear.
Show code 4 at 0251.
Phew, that would have been legit if
Alright,
they're still in
good
there.
job. Good practical application. We were all the way down in the city when we responded, but coincidentally enough, we were already en route here to practice this.